Hello and you're very welcome to this video in our series on market failure for IB economics. And in this video we're going to look at the idea of negative consumption externalities and the welfare loss associated with them and showing them on a diagram. We're also going to explain what Dmeric Goods are as well. Okay, so what we looked at before a few videos ago is welfare loss is the loss of social surplus, i.e. consumer and producer surplus combined, due to producing too much of a product or not enough. Okay, so too little or too much production or consumption of a good or service. It arises when our marginal social benefits are not equal to our social costs due to a market failure. Welfare loss, also known as our deadweight loss. So in our negative consumption externalities, as discussed in the last video, which we have a situation of an external cost created from a cigarette smoker was our example, and they derive a marginal private benefit, but there's a negative social benefit as a result of that. Okay, the deadweight loss from the consumption externality is shown in the shaded area there. So you can see yourself, it's the gap between the market price and quantity and the optimum quantity there. Represents the reduction in benefits to society due to the over allocation of resources in the production of this good. So society is producing too much of this good, is creating this external cost, which is not desirable for society. For all units of output greater than Q opt, marginal social cost is greater than the marginal social marginal social benefit is greater than our marginal social cost. The welfare loss is the difference between the marginal private benefit and marginal social benefit curves for the amount that is overproduced relative to the social optimum QM minus Q opt. Okay, the welfare loss, it represents the area of the loss of social benefits from overproduction due to the externality involved. What we do to find it is we draw a line from our QM point, which is our equilibrium point, okay, down to the point of where P opt and Q opt meets the marginal social benefits curves, and draw a triangle then between the 3 points. Dmeric goods then, on the other hand, are goods that are considered to be undesirable for consumers, but which are overprovided by the market. Examples of Dmeric goods are cigarettes, alcohol, and gambling. Okay, so they're not great for consumers, but we have too much of them provided on the market for people. Why do we overprovide these goods? Because they've negative consumption externalities, or the consumer ignorance about the negative effects, or just general indifference as to the effects of these goods. For example, consumers might not be aware of the harmful effects, or they may not care. So, for example, a person may choose to start smoking because they don't know the harmful effects, or they just don't care about the harmful effects. Or people may drink alcohol because they're not aware of the serious harmful effects of drinking alcohol, or they just might not care about them. So folks, in this video we looked at negative consumption externalities and the welfare loss associated with them, and Dmeric goods, which is not there, sorry, and what Dmeric goods are. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, ask below in the comments, and of course, subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Thanks very much. See you in the next video. Bye now.